Good morning. I literally rolled out of bed, grabbed the camera. You're getting me raw first thing in the morning. Let's talk about what I have planned today. I got virtually no sleep, which is not good at all because today I'm running half a marathon. So I don't know where you guys live, but for the longest time we've had mask mandates in Cali. I don't know if other places have had them relieved yet, but in Cali, as long as I've been going to the gym, I've been going to the gym with the mask on. That means I've been running with the mask on. My sprints, my low intensity days, and as of recently, our mandate got removed. When they removed the mask mandate and I stepped on the treadmill without a mask, I felt invincible. I was like, I'm gonna take full advantage of this and I'm gonna sign up for half a marathon just to see how I do. So the only training I've been doing is the split that I follow, which is mostly weightlifting, but does have 2 cardio days. On one of the cardio days, it's low intensity, long distance. Second cardio day, it's sprints. But as of right now, I have not slept that many hours. Honestly, probably like 5 hours, which isn't good at all. But for some reason, I was excited. You know, like when, you know, the night before a field trip where you like couldn't sleep in bed? That was literally me yesterday. I needed to sleep and I was literally tossing and turning all night. But I'm up and I don't have that much time this morning. So we have to get everything that we would forearm. We have to get everything done that we would normally do, plus a few other things specifically for this race. I know that I have to eat something and I have to eat something fast so that I can digest it. But let's get started because I'm super excited and I don't have that much time. Well, TikTok is getting the get ready with me. I'm gonna post a little get ready with me to TikTok, but I am gonna show you guys a couple of things. They tell me I need fast acting carbs during the race, so I'm stuffing these in like the fit belt that I have. I don't know if this is what they meant, but this is what I'm getting during the race. This is the belt that everyone, I said like, how am I gonna be running with my phone? And this is what some of you guys sent me. Let's step on that scale. It's 6:15 a.m. right now and the race starts at 7:30 a.m. So I'm gonna be eating this, drinking my pre-workout and literally like patiently waiting for it to hit me. And honestly, I'm really proud of how I'm sort of hovering around the numbers that I wanted to during this bulk without completely tracking, because although it's a little harder and I'm having more fluctuations, when I'm hitting those numbers, it feels so good. But we can talk more about this when I come back because I don't really have like the world's time right now. I'm wearing the Gymshark training long sleeve and Alpha Elite shorts. I'm just worried a little bit about whether or not the looseness of this shirt is gonna bother me. I'm taking Misfits to eat right after my race and putting it in my bag. I'm a little late to being early, if that makes any sense. I'm just hoping you guys, like, it's a really friendly atmosphere and when I get there, people will help me because I have a couple of questions about my running belt.
You're so out of line. You make me bad and I don't know why.
Your girl finished with the marathon. I think I'm on a little bit of a runner's high right now. I have to get to the gym real quick, but we started at 7:30 and I think I finished around 10, so my time was probably around 2 hours. So I went into that race expecting like body aches or like joint pain, sort of. I don't know if that's normal, but I expected that. So I told myself that only way I was stopping is if my heart started like falling behind. By that, I don't mean like figuratively, I mean like literally if my heart felt like it could no longer handle me running, I would start walking. It happened once, like around mile 3, I think. I get a little nauseous when I take pre-workout. It never happens with caffeine, but it always happens with like powdered pre. And I get nauseous like as soon as it hits and then it goes away immediately. So like around mile 3, I got like really nauseous. And I had to walk for a little bit, like maybe like 2-3 minutes. And then after that, it was honestly smooth sailing. The only thing I had issues with was like pain, like joint pain, knee pain, ankle pain. Not like anything extreme. They just felt like they wanted a rest. Literally, I think the last lap for a little bit, I had a little bit of like, you know, if you run for a long time, if you run ever long distance, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you get like this little spike underneath your rib. I had that, so like I walked for a little bit and like focused on my breathing. Maybe again like 2-3 minutes, but I walked for like 2 to 3 minutes, sort of got my breath under control because breathing was really helping that pain. And as soon as it went away, I just ran the rest of the way. I don't know what I could have done to prevent the pain like in my rib, but if that wasn't there, you guys, I'm on the way to my gym right now because so I'm gonna help my best friend of years. She finally decided she wanted to go to the gym with me and I'm so excited. So I meet with her almost every day and I put her through a workout, so I'm headed to the gym right now. How did I wear my medal?
You should wear your number tag too.
The hammies. Why do you have hammies, bro? Where are these hammies coming from? Oh, yes. Keep your knees in line with your toes. Nice. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Feel it right here, all the way, the huge stretch. Took her 2 seconds and she's mastered the RDL form. Look at this. All the way up, all the way up. Let me tell you a little bit about my post half marathon. Oh, by the way, if you're curious as to what I'm eating today, I'm in pain. If you're curious as to what I'm eating today, I will be posting the full what I eat in a day on TikTok. I came in 6th place at 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 52 seconds. I think, you guys, I honestly, genuinely believe that I could have done better than that, so I'm a little disappointed in myself. Whatever, I'm like proud of myself for finishing. Honestly, like I low-key really love putting myself in new positions. I love challenging myself. I love seeing what my mind is capable of. My like legs wanted to give up, but they were sort of on autopilot. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm doing one ever again. It just because, you guys, like running doesn't bring me joy. My inner thighs felt like they were gonna light on fire. Oh my God, that's so painful. And I have like burns now, so I'll probably not be able to wear shorts for like a very long time. So painful. I'm a little obviously like still recovering. I'm walking like an athlete who's like coming out of a locker room. That's literally how I'm walking around my house. This was such a cool experience, you guys. Like, and every day, like, not to make this cheesy, but I love to do stuff like this because while I'm young and while my body's capable, and actually I take that back because every single person who was beating me in the marathon was a lot older than I was. So motivating. I guess what I should say is like, while I have this body that's able to do things like that, I want to keep it moving, and I want to keep challenging it. What's cool about today's video, since I'm editing and filming it all in one day, pray for me, but since I'm editing and filming it all in one day, I get to sort of see the questions as they come and I can answer them in this video. I'm getting a lot of questions asking me about how I prepared, and I talked about that earlier. I did not prepare, but I do normally have 2 cardio days in my normal weekly split. My first one is a sprint day, my second one is a low intensity cardio day, and for those I always run at a speed 5 for 30 to like 40 minutes. Another question is, people saw me post that I was in the gym afterwards. Some people were a little concerned. Guys, I did not lift. Like, I know that my body needs rest after that, and I didn't do any of that. I just went to go help my friend, and then I came home and I rested. I took like a 40-minute nap. I could have slept literally for way longer because I was running on low sleep, but I didn't because I didn't want to ruin the fact that I want to wake up early tomorrow to go to the gym. My legs are in a little bit of pain, so I'm probably gonna have to hold off for leg days for a little bit, which is sort of sad. We quickly like got through our morning together and we didn't really get to talk about anything, but I weighed in at 110 pounds. So fucking awesome to me. We're sort of like right on track. I'm gonna be honest with what concerned me a little bit this past week. I try to remind myself that every day matters, and not 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or a week or 2 weeks is gonna completely throw you off track, right? But what's really helped me achieve my goals is to really value the 24 hours that I'm given. To give those 24 hours everything that I know that I should be giving. Eating exactly what I know that I need to be eating and what I want to be eating. So this last week I gained exactly, I think, like what I was supposed to, but I was not getting enough protein in. If I'm gaining weight, I want to make sure that my protein intake is there so that I'm gaining enough muscle mass as well, because that's my entire purpose of this. I want to make sure that I'm gaining as little fat as possible. So it's important for me to prioritize protein and make sure that I'm hitting my daily protein, and I didn't so much this last week. And now, like, it didn't set me back at all, but that's just the mental notes and the mental things that I take. I just honestly always strive to do things at 110%. The only issue I have with last week is because I was fully capable of eating and hitting my protein intake, I just got sort of lazy, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was just a lot easier to eat other things, and those are just things that I'm gonna probably adjust going into the next week. I'm glad you guys joined me for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys know how cool it is to read all those comments, see all of the feedback. Do I even have to say it at this point? I have so many more carbs to eat, so much more water to drink, and so much more rest to get through. But I love you, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for always keeping me company on this journey. Mwah.